Yo, Sir Ant, 16-year-old artist from Memphis. With Some Did It, you watching Cycles.
It's Louis B. the Beat Plug.
I'm from Memphis. I'm 16. Finna turn 17 in January. My birthday is January 20th. For those who might want to get me a little something, post a little something. You know what I'm saying? But from Memphis, on the east side of Memphis. Grew up with my mom, my dad. Had my folks with me and stuff like that. I got into music somewhat in 2020, like when the city shut down, when we went on quarantine and stuff like that. Scrolling on TikTok. I was one of those people that never probably get on TikTok. Ended up getting on TikTok, and man, people was blowing up off music, for nothing. And I got a musical background. Like I grew up in church, so for me it was just like it wasn't nothing to go figure out how to do it. So once I figured it out, whole 2020 I was grinding on my phone using the app called BandLab. To this day that I use. Every song that you hear about me on my phone with some Apple headphones, So I got into music like that. My partner Key, he helped me start. I ain't really know much, Of course, I was doing a little like inner chopper beats. I was doing the rap beats, but I knew that ain't what I wanted to do. I knew like me, I was very oriented with music for real, so I ain't wanted to be just another rapper. And I ain't want to be labeled a rapper neither, which is why I prefer to be called as an artist, because I do all of it. I play the bass, I play the drums, I go to church, you know what I'm saying? And I'm very talented. I got an ear for certain stuff, so yeah, that's pretty much like my background, how I got started. Honestly, I be feeling like I gotta slow down sometimes because I'm gonna be real. Social media has influenced my mind in a good and a bad way. In the bad way I start with is because like you'll go on social media and you'll hear people my age or a little bit older than me saying, if you're not in this position by this age, then you ain't doing something right. Or especially the big topic for me is like college, like my future. I don't really know what I want to do. So it's like I go on TikTok and see somebody spreading money across their bed, across their counter, and they my age, and I ain't got that. So it's like just really trying to keep my head on tight. So I don't really be too much focused on that. But for me to be so young, I be having to look back at it. I be having to look at it from a perspective of someone older that at their age they ain't had it, or at that age that I am now they ain't have what I have. And so I kind of just use what I got. Like I said, I make my phones off my phone and my earbuds. Like, bro, you know people doing that. But 16 to be as young as I am, when I get older, I'll probably look at it different. But me just being me, like knowing I could have did something better. Every song I do, I know I could do it better. When I hear my partner songs, I push them harder as well as they do for me. So it's like, it probably don't hit now, but I am young and I'm doing a lot of good stuff, so yeah. When I first started music, when I said like 2020, I'm looking up NLE chopper beats because that was the hottest around that time. I'm looking up the White Sosa beats. I'm looking up the the casino jizzle and type stuff like that, which wasn't me, but it was just me first getting started. So I would look up those type beats and I would cuss a lot. I would talk about guns and stuff, but that was just for me to get a foundation of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But then I expanded from that, knowing that wasn't me. And then it was like, I'm not finna lie in my songs, but I expanded from that because I remember that when I decided to take it serious, it was like, all right, now I gotta tell my parents. Now I gotta let them know this is what I wanna do. And I'm not finna come out the gate talking about stuff that I know ain't true. So in a way to be presentable, like at that time, you look on my Instagram, it ain't nothing but drum and bass videos, you know what I'm saying? You might get a YouTube link of a tutorial or something. That ain't on there now, but it's like, I can't present to my parents, I can't present to the social media people that know me and be with me every day that I'm out here shoot 'em up, bang bang. That ain't true. And then another reason is like, I just want to be different. Like I remember J. Cole said in one of his songs, just rap about being a broke. Like if it's real, then it's real. If I can rap about me being from the suburbs and still having a challenging time, like I had to sleep on the floor. I had a couple nights I probably was starving and went to sleep. I ain't say nothing to my folks, but it's just me being realistic. Like I ain't live the life that the rappers live. I ain't grow up on a certain side of the street. I don't be posted up on the block, bro. I be inside, bro. I'm at church on Sundays. Like, I ain't finna sit here and lie. So the fact that I can talk about that and let it be true, and in most of my songs I am manifesting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got money like that, but I'm speaking it into existence. So in a way, you know, that's just what I like to speak about. I'm just being true. So if people look at it like, oh, he's just this, man, I'm just being honest, and that's how that is. How I met Something Did It. Met Something by my partner named Micah. He put me in a group chat. I had sent Micah, I sent Micah a song, and I wanted one of his partners to hop on it. And he was like, but it's hard. And they was like, I'm finna put you in this group chat with other artists. I'm like, cool bet. So he threw me up in there. Everybody pretty much introduced themselves. Dude named Jay Bando, and then it was Something. So them like the first two that really introduced themselves properly. So they did that. And they would just be in that group chat, and I would peep. Like, I ain't really want to type much in that chat because I didn't know who I was in there. So I just like sit back and see how they type and talk to each other. I was like, okay, they cool. So one day they dropped their acts, and I went to Something page because when I saw Something Did It, I'm like, okay, he got something what to do with like camera work and stuff, or visionary. So boom, I went to his page, and he was just always in a chat talking about like, hey, we need to do this, do that. And he sent his work, and one day I was like, man, like, let me just send him something. So I sent the song, and he told me himself the vision he had for it, and I was like, okay, dude, cool. And then the first time we met in person was, first time I met him was Murder Shoot with me and Amir Savant. So me and somebody on the phone for 30 minutes, like every other night, just be talking about stuff that we see. And it's like, I can do that with anybody, cause that's me. And I'm sure he can do that with not a lot of people, because it's like nowadays people don't be invested in stuff that we invested in. And we take pride in what we doing right now. Like, time is of the essence, so it's like we only got so much time, and we ain't sitting around here lousy Dre's, and man, we trying to go and get this stuff done. So we be on the phone almost every other day, just be chopping it up, 30 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour. So that's how they work. He hooked us up with the Memphis Tigers. We did a little collab, a little uniform reveal. That was his first one, and to me, I feel honored, for me to be his first one. We had a background song called Rich by no one else other than Chosen, you know what I'm saying? Top 5 cartoons, we got like SpongeBob, duh. We got Hey Arnold, I grew up on that. We got Tom and Jerry for sure. That's 3. Cartoons, bro. That's 3. Bro, I'll probably say like, I watched a little bit of Cat Dog, so I put that in there. And probably, I don't know, I ain't really watch cartoons like that. I'd say like Johnny Test or something like that. I'll put that in there. Top 5 artists. I listen to a lot of music, bro. It's like hard, but I'd say right now, Lil Baby just dropped his album. That album like 24 for 27 to me, so I'll put Lil Baby up there. Let's go through my this is not in order. So we got Lil Baby, we got artist named Sir here, R&B artist. Give shout out to him, Inglewood Sir, cause I kinda got my inspiration, my name from him. Also shout out to my uncle, he put me on him. Like 2020, 2021 is when I started expanding my, my music. Then we got Simba, on Instagram it's @TheRealSimba. Dude from San Francisco, the Bay Area, one of that. So, is he from Bay? I be commenting under his post when he drop. He don't understand. Like, bro, I take inspiration from his music for real. It's not a lot of sounds that I get. I look up his type beats. You know what I'm saying? We got an artist named Blast, BLXST. I like his music a lot. We got Jid. Jid just dropped his project too. I think it's called The Pharaoh Story. I like that. Who else we got in here, man? J. Cole. We got some Amir Savant. We got some Young Key. We got all that. Meek Mill for sure. Speaking of Chosen, we got an album coming out in December. We actually just confirmed the drop date today. December 18th. Y'all better look out for Chosen. Remember I told you, December 18th, look out for Chosen, man. You know what I'm saying? We're dropping something real soon. It's gonna be between like, it varies between 15 and 25 songs, I'm being real. Cause we don't know what we're gonna put on there, but we got like 32 songs in total. But we're gonna save some of that for the deluxe, so y'all ain't ready. But we got something coming. We got a music video coming real soon. It's gonna be shot by some big. It's gonna be behind the scenes photos by Live Up Next. It's gonna be other photos and behind the scenes videos, all that by Micah Diddy. So we really got all that set up. We're gonna have dancers, lights, cars, probably some money here and there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have all that for sure. But yeah, Chosen got some stuff coming up. I got a song dropping on the 28th. So yeah, whenever y'all see that, you know, some did it. That's just all you gotta know about that.
Sir, make the list. Sir, little nigga didn't make the list. Throw shot at you like a sis. I waited my turn, but these niggas is pissed. Look, he in the back, he gon' fight with his fist. On my blaming, yeah, nigga, I hold in my fist. Like, If all of my niggas some snakes can't believe in more in the mirror, give me a shot at that thinking I married her. I just snap, go ride drinks, I got no cap.
I'm personally doing fine. I'm just in a position to where I'm trying to figure out what it is I want to do, how I want to do it, and stuff like that. So I'm good. But you know, for people that aren't doing good, I will persuade them and move them into the right mind of trying to get some help. You know, asking, not thinking. I just don't want people to think that they're in anything alone, because it's not true. You know, but you know, check on your loved ones. You know, make sure they good. You know, you just check on your peoples.